welcome back everyone to week 2 of season 4 of APAC Hyperdash Cup. Our teams today currently versing will be TBT versus Trouble, and in the booth joining me is Wombat or
Hey,
Quest
how's
X.
it going?
Woo!
I realize I am known by both names now.
You see, that makes us have to say both names now, though.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah. So we gotta go Wombat Quest X. Or Quest X Wombat.
Maybe I'll just merge them into like a Wombat X.
Wombat. Oh, Wombat X. Mortal Wombat.
It's not a bad name. Yeah, Mortal Wombat.
Nice. Okay, yeah, looks... First of all, before we check the teams out, let's have a look at what maps we will be playing today. Of course, you will not be able to see them, but I will tell you what they are.
Sounds good.
Okay, today we will be playing Canyon, Quarry, and Crater. So, should be a pretty cool lineup for this.
Interesting. Okay, yeah.
Few interesting maps, like, you don't get much of, like, in terms of alignment. You don't really go from Canyon and Quarry to Crater.
Yeah, it's a... To be honest, it's a pretty jarring transition they're gonna be thinking.
Oh yeah. The thing is,
But, yeah.
Quarry and Crater both can be very, very long games.
Exactly, yeah, they can... I mean, like, they're normally very long. Crater, we've seen in competitive, will generally drag on.
Yeah.
Most teams play kind of cautiously.
I've already broken one of Fire Horse's rules. He told me before this, do not fly in circles, and I already flew in a circle.
Oh, we'll just avoid doing it from now on. You can
Yep.
follow the players around. I like to do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're just waiting on one player.
I need to figure out what button that is again to do third person. But oh well.
F.
Is it F? Ah, nice. Okay.
Yeah, we kind of have the lineup here. We're just missing one from the Trouble side. But
Trouble.
for
Yeah.
TBT, we've got Bulldog, Mig, Damage You, Wakanda, and Rembrandt. And over on the Trouble side, we've got Firehorse, Axon, Bueller, Quad, and we'll have one more rolling in, I'm sure.
I'm hoping Nugget is here to join Trouble for this match.
That'll be very interesting. Nugget recently had retired. Is he back then?
Well, he said he came straight back. Like, he told his team he was back.
Maybe he watched the last stream where I politely asked him to start playing the game again. So we'll see if he joins in for this one. There is still a spot.
Yeah, it looks like Nugget is currently playing Minecraft. So, not sure about that one.
I mean, if we DM him, he'd probably get on. But let's see. Maybe Trouble has someone already signed up.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Nugget has put his name down to be available. He is just currently playing Minecraft, so... careful Nugget, we can see what you're playing. You are friends with multiple of us on Discord. However, in saying that, it does say Pixel Witch is their 5th member. So...
Okay, awesome. So we'll be getting Pixel with that.
Yeah, which should be a pretty decent game, because it will even out the sides a bit. Because Bulldog's on red. We've got Mig having packet loss issues, as I saw before this game. We got Wakanda, who in general is a beast, but he is on yellow ping. Damaju and Rembrandt, though, two extremely strong players. And kind of get scared whenever Damaju actually picks up SMGs, so gotta look out for him.
Yeah, and then over on the Trouble side, we've got some strong players too. Firehorse and Axe. Honestly, the whole lineup is pretty solid. Bueller, Axe, Firehorse. Quad is obviously going to be fighting the ping, so we'll see how he's able to adjust to that. But we already know Quad's a pretty strong and versatile player.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, and the difference I'm seeing on this though is it doesn't look like, unless Bulldog is, it doesn't look like TBT at the moment has a Rocketeer.
I have seen Bulldog do it before, but mostly Good point. There's no one that I would identify as like a dominant Rocketeer.
Yeah. Whereas on Trouble's side, we've got Firehorse is the dominant Rocketeer, which
Quad does it as well, but I don't think Quad will be
does.
floating around it.
Yeah, no. He will have to be moving fast. Why is Pixel on red ping? What?
Probably the wrong router. Probably
Pixel.
notice and fix that.
Unless Pixel's like overseas or something right now.
That's a possibility. I have seen Pixel connect on the wrong router and like leave and come back on the right one.
Got it. Because Pixel's close to Australia region, so red ping is very surprising. Okay. Yeah, so with Firehorse being the main Rocketeer on Trouble, at least that's freeing up Axion and Bueller to actually be full-on attackers, like they usually are. And allows Pixel Witch to actually help out as well. Quad will definitely have to be moving pretty fast, same as Bulldog.
Okay. We're gonna see how they all adjust. And we're gonna assume that Pixel Witch is gonna like fix that connection, or else she will also have to.
Yeah, like that is concerning, especially with Pixel being an APAC region member.
I do kind of wonder what that 4 will find now. So we have the 4, 5, and 5 lives now, so the teams are kind of talking.
You see, I'm starting to see more people wearing my helmet.
Oh, this helmet here? The,
yeah. Not many in APAC region
more
used to wear it, but a lot of different players started wearing it recently. Which is funny.
I still rock the default helmet.
Nice. A lot of people do.
I used the, what was the name of that skin? I forget the name of the skin, but I used one of the, like, add-on skin helmets for a decent little bit with only the default. Because I saw Karn doing it and it looked cool. But I've since switched back. Cool, looks like the teams might be ready to start soon. We've got both blue and red out, probably the yellow.
Yeah, it looks like all members? Yeah, all members already.
There you go.
TBT is trouble. Woo, let's go. Now, Canyon. Canyon is definitely one of those maps that can either be really easy or turn out really badly.
Yeah, coordination obviously is a payload, so your team needs to be in sync and communicating. And everyone kind of needs to pull their weight. It's a little bit, it becomes more and more difficult to solo carry on this map.
Need with the double SMGs hiding in the rock.
Nice opener for him, he'll get a kill.
You see,
like he's gonna rotate back in.
This may just be me, but I never understand the starts where people push so far past everyone instead of like helping clear out. It's like, it's not worth it, is it? Or is that just me?
It depends on where the card is, but you can't really do much useful with certain weapons when the card's not far out, you know? So if the opponent's not doing something, we can actually get kills. We just kind of kill time.
But as you saw, I was more meaning with the like pushing plays where you saw Bueller trying to push all the way past the actual other team, like straight from the start.
Oh yeah, there's a reason for that. It's
there is?
Yeah.
You see, I just don't see how it's useful. I'd rather be around the actual carton, like clearing out enemies first, then push up.
Yeah, there's a reason for it. It's a secret, I think. A couple things. It's not always the right decision. I know some players just do it because they see other teams do it, but there's a place for it, and a place also not for it. It looks like Trouble's making some decent time right now. 60 seconds and they've made it.
You see, these two teams are definitely very evenly matched in this actual comp. These two are probably the most evenly matched.
Firehorse is very far behind right now, and kind of early to be this far behind. But it looks like he's trying to make some space for his team.
You see, that's where you're confusing me. You're saying like it's too early for him to be behind, but when Buell went up from the start.
Yeah, you can do it at the start, but now this doesn't make sense. It's a secret.
That's so confusing though.
It definitely is not intuitive, but I think a lot of team strategy in Hyperdash is intentionally not logical because you are this is a mining game, right? People versus people, so you have to do things that are slightly predictable. He spots a rocket and he's got a shotgun. I think he's gonna try and deal with that.
I'm just surprised no one's taking Firehorse out. Yeah.
Well, right now he's not able to output, I think, as much damage as he'd want to. I haven't really seen him getting kills yet, so I think
he needs to get closer with those.
Yeah. It's likely to become a little bit more annoying.
Get that.
Rocketeer.
Oh, nice!
To pop that. That'll put him on the radar.
Trouble moving.
Right now they're making a really good pace. They've got an alarming number of people on cart there, and that's the outcome right there. Damage, she's able to pick up the triple with another teammate there. Oh, and out come the SMGs. This is going to be a little bit unfortunate for Trouble. Because I've heard that Damage knows how to use these well.
Oh, yeah.
Quad able to address that early. So he's scouting for rockets just to spot them. Not able to get off the rail, unfortunately, so he'll go down to the front of the cart. And I do see double rockets fired, I think, from the top of the health arc there. So they're still a little bit in the way. Yeah, rockets are still going to be a pain.
Oh, Wakanda. Ooh.
We were wondering who would pick him up, so it looks like Wakanda has been able to make him work for him.
I'm not sure if that's the best choice though. In terms of Wakanda's definitely one you want on pistols, and being a more disruptor type player instead of Rock 2.
He is very strong mechanically, but if everyone else could do their weight with him on rockets, then it would be okay. I guess it's all like a gamble. It's like they gambled to have him do it, and I mean it's making okay time. Cart has not moved ever since he picked them up.
You can definitely tell though both teams are warming up. Everyone's quite slow at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. We got squads able to make second victory, but
nice
they'll go down. Still stuck on the rail. Bueller pushing into cart, but he'll go down to the rockets. Wakanda is having a feast right now. He was previously negative, now positive after picking up rockets. You can also see Rembrandt's been doing some serious work, going 23 and 17, just died there.
Really? Wait, hold on. Wow. Damage and Rembrandt just absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, we saw that Damage was on the SMGs there, so he's probably just really denying area. They've killed a lot of time right here. So it looks like TBT's playing pretty close to cart. Trouble's not able to get those rockets down, and they're not able to get a group up that's able to make the movement, so TBT's able to hold them here. Wakanda making some serious work, and so it looks like the gamble that TBT made of taking Wakanda off pistols has not been a bad one at all.
Now, do you think they'll actually make it?
50 seconds, they're right at the doorway. All they need is one good clear with these rockets, and that's through. But the question is if they're going to do the necessary steps. Right now we have a really good group push coming in together. That's 4 blue in the area. If they play their cards right, this should go through. They know where the rocket is. Oh, he's able to get a double kill, and they keep filing onto cart. Unfortunately, they're just feeding Wakanda's KD right now.
Yeah, no one's taking this. Right. They need to take him out. Jeez.
They either need to kill him or need to get him out of the equation. Both things work. If someone pulls up the shotguns and chases him out of the area, he's good as dead because that cart barely needs to move, right?
18 seconds. This could be a pre-checkpoint.
Absolutely. Wow. We've got one last push. We see a group of 2 forming.
I'm on Trouble.
They are able to get a group of 3 together. One person flanks, but now we're seeing a collapse. It's a proper group setup, but will they be able to make anything out of it? Rockets are still up.
No, that's it.
Unfortunately, don't touch Wakanda. And that's it. It's going to be a pre-check.
I think all
we saw there.
Yeah, all they needed to do was actually take Wakanda out to actually stand a chance at getting through.
The fact is that Wakanda had negative kills and 6 deaths before he picked up rockets, and he died a single time and now has 17 kills. So he just ate people alive there. That was a really good streak from him. And it was a gamble, like you mentioned, right? taking him off pistols means that there's more pressure on the other players on his team because he's a very strong pistol player. But they stepped up to the plate. We saw that Damagey and Rembrandt put up some really big numbers.
Oh, definitely.
And Mig and Bulldog were blocking it down on cart. It's a team, they played it really well.
Now,
So we're going to have to see now. Yeah.
Now, if Wakanda was taken out of the equation just then, and actually taken out, do you think they would have made it?
Absolutely. These guys were, as I saw from the new map, executing proper group ups. You know, they had 4 people on one side and a person from behind. They managed to actually kill that rocket that would have been very difficult to not make checkpoint with. But unfortunately, the priorities just weren't quite right. Well, Wakanda was just a little bit too slippery. Nice timing from Bueller there. He's able to get a wipe. Oh, that little rocket is gonna get. Yeah, there we go. Firehorse able to get a clear on cart. Oh, unfortunately, snags the wall and it takes him on.
Oh, no.
That's always the most annoying, especially when you're like, you know, it took a while to get it, and then you die to map geometry. We've got quad and SMGs. That's a double for him. He knows there's one more around somewhere.
Oh,
no. Sneaky spot. A sneaky little corner. I would be so annoyed.
Bueller still didn't notice. Wow.
Oh, wow, interesting.
Oh, Pixel Witch try.
That's 4 for Wakanda there. He's gonna rotate. Taking a little bit of time to think. He gets stuck in an awkward fight. He's able to get some high ground. Oh, he's able to get a pick there, but he'll go down to Bueller front. So they are on the same pace, maybe a little bit faster pace than that TBT was. But what happened was that we remember TRBL was like doing real fine up until they got to the bend, and then it kind of fell apart there, and the rockets came up. So we'll, I guess, see if Jubble's able to put the inverse together. Quad is farming right now. His garden is growing.
And in all honesty, SMGs are perfect for international players, just because the fire rate is just insane.
Absolutely, yeah. Quad is a naturally fast pistol shooter, but I mean, look at these SMGs go. You got, what, 30 per clip, that's like 60 bullets.
Where's your Rocketeers, guys?
There it is, I saw an explosion.
Oh, there we go.
Firehorse, yep. It's got a shotgun for close range, rockets for dealing with cart. It's a pretty lethal combination.
But will it actually be effective?
Yeah, so we've got the piece of the defense in place. Now the question is if we can stay up. Rembrandt's able to pop that rocket down. That was something that TRBL was struggling with. And you can see it's just rolling along now.
Oh no!
The rocket comes back up. There is still a blue player behind. 2 blue players behind. TRBL's struggling to set their defense back up. They still have the 2 players behind. They collapse back in, so one's back. He goes down. There's still 1 more player behind. I don't know if they realize that. That player collapses. So now there's finally a reset. But I mean, it's 2 minutes and 56 seconds, and there's 2% to go.
That is nuts.
They're going to have a lot of trouble holding here. That cart keeps rolling.
Whoa! Nice job, Pixel.
Nice one from
That was impressive.
Her hands are shaky. She drank coffee.
Oh my gosh, her hands are very shaky. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, coffee.
Coffee. No.
Firehorse in position. Really trying to lock this down.
Their best bet is just stand on it.
They really do need to just lock that down. Like, they cannot really afford any movement right now. It's 49 to 50. There's 2 minutes for the opponent to move at 1%. At this point, they might even be able to get the movement they need without killing rockets. Like, it's just that small.
Is this one person on? Yeah. Oh, not quite.
We do see that a lot of the red players are forced to play pretty close to cart because of how close it is to the endpoint. They need people to jump on it, and so Blue's able to move to the area pretty comfortably. So far, they've been doing a good job here, trying to keep the blue players at bay. We can see 1 player is trying to stop him from. Oh, there's 1 dive, 1 more diving. They're just diving right on it, and you can see it's working, right? Because it's just that close. And they have the time. I think they should play a little bit smarter, set something back up. Oh, 1 more on it. There's 2 in the area, there's 1 more coming in. TBT is trickling right now.
All 4 of them are on. No.
There's a few too many. They have been bringing shocks. That's dangerous. There we go. That's one thing more that we didn't really see Trouble use when they were pushing was the shocks, right? We did see that from TBT. Which allowed them to always get movement on cart regardless if someone was standing on it when that player hit.
Well done from both teams though. Trouble may have not quite made it, but they did hold out till the last minute anyway.
Absolutely, yeah. Both teams put up a good performance, as we mentioned. They're pretty even teams. Top of the scoreboard on the Trouble side, we've got Axion 44 and 26 for 1,900 points. And over on the TBT side, we've got Rembrandt 42 kills, 37 deaths, and 5,000 points, scoring the highest points across the entire map.
However, Beulah has 45 kills. Cool.
Oh yeah, he killed Wall too.
I think the whole difference in that whole map was that I believe Trouble just didn't go for Wakanda. If they took him out even once, I feel like it would have changed the whole thing.
Absolutely. I want to say that was the single biggest effect on the outcome of that match. Was the fact that Wakanda was able to keep those rockets up. And I mean, we give lots of credit to Wakanda. He was nice and slippery. But it really was a team effort. Like, there were players in the area killing people, trying to go for him and stuff like that. It wasn't easy. So together they kept that rocket up, and Trouble was not able to replicate that.
Oh, definitely. Okay, well, then we have... Next up is Quarry.
Quarry, correct?
Ooh.
Quarry's going to be a fun one. Totally different game. We can basically throw the results of the last match out the window as far as feeding into predictions for the next one, because it's totally different beast. Quarry's going to obviously still require some coordination, but there's no kind of rocket setup like we do in Canyon. There's no defensive rocket or anything like that. It's going to be a lot more head-to-head combat, and we can see that these are pretty evenly matched teams on that front, so that's going to be quite interesting. I'm interested to see who goes where for the two teams. You know, which players are primarily focused in tunnel, which players will be primarily pushing through B, if there's any kind of setup of that sort.
Yeah, any predictions at the moment from you?
Let's take a quick look at the line.
I do have my own predictions, so personally, I'm actually feeling that Trouble will take this out.
You think so? You think they can maybe bring that back?
Yeah, especially if Quad manages to get those 2 SMGs again.
That's what I'm saying. So Quad is a pretty strong Quarry player, but I felt like he was adjusting well to the ping. It's even more combat in Quarry, 1-on-1 and 2v1s and such. So if he can really wrap that, put that together, I think he's going to be exceptionally annoying for TBT to deal with. And that will lead to Trouble with an edge there. Also, Bueller, Axe, both are pretty fast players. That's going to be useful on this map. Or at least I know Axe can be fast when she wants to be. She isn't always, but if you pull that out today, it's going to be fantastic. Because it is a long map. Over on the TBT side, the players I know to be quicker would just be Wakanda and Rembrandt. So how they're able to use that speed and traversing the map, trying to catch buttons, and control the flow of the map, it's going to be interesting. I do think, like I said, if Quad can surmount the connection, Trouble has an edge in this one, but it's not going to be any enormous lead or anything that sort. Like, we're looking at a 3-2, 3-1 type scenario. I don't see any team getting away with no points, and there's a possibility this runs the full 25 minutes.
Oh, 100%. And as we were saying before, the lineups are quite even, especially if you're saying Damage would come to Rembrandt. Definitely the equivalent is Axion, Beulah, and Quad right there. Like Axion and Beulah for, I say, Wakanda and Rembrandt, and then Quad for Damage. Or actually no, Quad for Wakanda, I'd say.
Definitely. I think that Wakanda and Quad have some similar skill sets, as we saw in the Canyon. I know that Quad is capable of rockets. He did pick up the SMGs for the Canyon, but we can see both come out. I'm interested to see if there's any shield users on either of these teams because shield meta for this map is quite unexplored. So it'll be cool to see if anyone whips that out and how they use it. Axe, I'm a supporter of SMGs, or not SMGs, of stables. So you might see that come up at B, which is also a fun site. However, we don't commonly see used as much on this map. And I wouldn't put it past Bulldog and Firehorse to pick up some rockets or some shotguns. We might see some of those interesting loadouts as well. I know that they're both able to use those pretty well. So we should see some interesting quarry, honestly, some fun content.
So, which one were you going for? What's your prediction?
Yeah, I felt that Treble had an edge here.
Had an edge. Nice.
Specifically because I know Quad specifically is a very strong quarry player. But the question is, right, how much of that can he can pull out? This is his first, if I'm not mistaken, first competitive experience on these servers at this connection. Yep. So he's a lot of adaptation to be doing on the fly here. And I don't know if he trained or warmed up on a Sydney server before this, so.
I didn't see him, so not quite sure.
So likely not.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he's able to put his skills to use. If he's able to pull on them, Treble definitely has an edge here.
Now the real question is, what pizza do I get tonight?
That's a fantastic question. I'm gonna encourage a vegan option.
A vegan option?
If you don't normally get vegan pizzas, at least here we have some really interesting like flavor options in the vegan menu that most people don't even look at because they skip over the vegan menu. But there's like some interesting things that if you like the greens, you might find something you never thought of before.
You see, I'm kind of a meat person. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
Gotta have that juicy meat.
In that case, I would have recommended a pizza called Canadian pizza, but I doubt you have it where you are. So
yeah, no. Using good old Domino's Australia.
Is there an Australian pizza? Kangaroo meat.
Oh gosh, kangaroo meat.
Is that even edible?
Yes, we do have kangaroo meat. Yep.
Well,
that is a thing? Yeah.
You could try. I feel like maybe I'm just bad at picking pizzas, but like I know you can't go wrong with Domino's. You can't go wrong with something pretty close to simple, like the basics, like a pepperoni pizza with some kind of twist, some additional ingredient or something.
And I would take it you are vegan though? Or
nope, I just like the vegan menu.
Ah, nice. Yeah. Okay.
Also, like meat's really expensive.
Hey, we've got $5 meal like deals, so
damn.
I'm tossing up between pepperoni and there's this thing called 3 meats. So it's like pepperoni, Italian sausage, and beef.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's a little bit similar to the Canadian. The Canadian is also a 3-meat pizza, but it's different meats. I don't quite remember which ones. I have to go look. But
probably
I know I'm pretty sure it's exclusive to Canada because we have it across multiple pizza places. Like multiple franchises carry it. But I've never heard anyone ever mention it outside of Canada. So it's like some local thing. And I guess it sells well enough that all the franchises have picked it up. Pixel Witch is paying. Did it return to normal? Okay, good stuff.
It is. Nice. Cool. Also, why Domino's just brought out a thing called mint cookies and cream thick shakes. That
thick shakes?
Mint cookies and cream.
Thick shakes.
Thick shakes. Do you guys not have thick shakes?
I haven't ordered from Domino's in a long time, but that's an interesting name. I'll leave it at that.
Do you not? Yeah, but do you guys not have thick shakes in general? Like, is that not a thing?
No, I've never heard the term before.
What? That is blowing my mind because we got milkshakes and thick shakes.
Oh. I wonder if the milkshake is like a thick shake is just a thick milkshake.
Yeah, essentially it is. It's just more like they put more ice cream and cream in it to make it like a lot thicker.
McDonald's sells a milkshake they call the triple thick milkshake, but they still call it a milkshake here.
Yeah, we've got
I
things
guess the
called
term
thick
thick
shakes.
shake's just another term. Yeah, that's interesting.
They are better than milkshakes in my opinion. Thick shakes. but are definitely a lot harder to drink from.
Yeah, because it's not going to be such an infamous dry.
Yeah.
If it's like more percent ice cream.
And here we go. Trouble versus TBT on court. Should be quite interesting.
Curious to see if they ignore our predictions and go the opposite direction, or wait here to log the cast.
Yeah.
So Wakanda's opted, or Peso, which is Wakanda, opted to go B.
Which, in all honesty, I was expecting. Nice. Move back.
We see that TBT was able to, race all 3 buttons there. Within 1 tunnel as well. A significant number of Trouble players are dead right now. Pixel Witch holding down B right here. Looking for a spot to stand and wait. And wow, something of a lull here. Both teams are playing pretty slowly. They are taking their time here and making their decision.
Wow, Trouble's got a count.
All 3. A reversal.
Go, Pixel,
2
go!
at B.
No, right there. Nice.
And then the inversion of the buttons again. Oh, so there's someone who's sitting in their spawn, in the Trouble spawn, who's just been capping that button over and over again. And they are not coming back to B, so B has just remained in Trouble's control. Pixel Witch still on her first life. She finally goes down to Wakanda. 2 Trouble alive, able to get that. Now 4 of them alive. Will they counter their button? You can see 1 slid over to B. That's probably the other player who's from Trouble that was at B earlier. And there's no one from TBT at B. I think we might be in for a long one here.
Yeah, which is not a bad thing. It's good that both teams are quite evenly matched.
Absolutely.
It makes it for a more interesting game.
Actually, looking to find the help. Misses it. Double S. I could tell you. The double staples.
Yeah, nice.
Spots Bulldog able to get that pick. Low on health again, though, goes down to Rembrandt. Will pick up B. We can see that TBT is making an adjustment. They're now starting to pass the Ruby to adjust the tunnel. But this does let Trouble players through tunnel, as we just saw. Trouble still controlling B. There's 2 TBT trying to start in opposition there. Rembrandt waiting for something. Can't say I can predict it.
Which base is he in? Is he in theirs? No.
Yeah, opponent. No,
What? Oh no, he was. Yeah.
he was opponent.
He's just coming back to B.
SB opens fire. It's a 1v2 on low ground. He'll get 1. Finds quad. Still 1 more at B. They're able to counter. Opens up on her. And it's Axion. She's able to get 1. She's 1 more. She's strafing pretty hard. Double. Oh, nice. Double kill for her. Oh, she's on pistols. So I guess she died. Came back. Spots 1 for the streak on the ground. Drops 1. There's 1 more. She'll hit the button. Chase. Wow, they're double charge shot into Bulldog for the 2nd kill. And now she'll kind of sit as they arrive. Axe doing some significant contribution here to keeping B in Trouble's control. So far, Trouble's been controlling B all game long, and we can see that TBT's been controlling the other 2 buttons. So likely TBT is winning the fight in their own base, and they're winning the fight at tunnel, but they're not able to keep. Whoa! Axe pops in there, spots 2 players, almost preempts the whole move there. Not able to win B, so the game is in something of a stalemate. One of the teams is going to have to adjust. Either TBT is going to start winning blue, or Troubles have to start clearing the base and winning tunnel. Actually unable to save them here. Steps up to B, we'll go down to Bulldog. It's just waiting. Spots 1, Streak's able to get by. Go for the rocket. Oh, go for the quad. Whoa, quad's gone. Actually, I'll cut that. A little bit of latency there. Gets Bulldog killed. That's the stuff we're talking about. Them having to work around. It's a little bit difficult. Max waiting for that counter. Spots 1 and B. Drops 1. Whoa, they counter all 3 buttons. Nice there from Mig with the double SMGs. This gold SMG?
Are you saying that about quad or Mig?
Mig.
Mig, look down.
I can't see.
Oh, yep, gold.
Yeah, gold. Nice.
Whoa, what? You look down.
Over the odds.
Whoa.
I guess they can hear you. So maybe they added that feature where you can talk to the spectators.
Well, there is something in the whole like mods called voice socket or something, and I'm like, I don't know what that is.
They keep countering at all the buttons. It's very panic-inducing as a player for you to think you're scoring and then to hear counter and then the opponent is scoring.
Oh, what?
Connor doing some really nice work in enemy base there. That's 3 for him right there.
Oh, oh.
1v1 Healer now, they switch sides.
Nice.
Healer just barely pulled it out on top. It's a lot of blue at B right now. They altered their strategy. Oh, it looks like because they went tunnel. It looks like they were all at B, but it looks like 2 went tunnel and 2 went B. Which is good for TBT because, like I said, they were failing to lock B down. So now things are in favor for them to score a point. The only red streaks alive are trying to gain some territory. Just to start. Healer, who was hiding, opens fire on the opponent base. And he'll begin growing his garden, doing a little bit of farming. Drops 2, gets shot in the back there by Wakanda, who will counter for his team.
I am sorry if I'm not saying anything. I'm trying to decide between 2 desserts.
Oh, I was wondering why you were so quiet.
Now, cheesy garlic bread or churros pack?
How Italian are you feeling? It's gonna be a point here for trouble. How Italian are you feeling?
I'm
If
not
you're more
sure.
Italian, I think you should go for the cheesy. It really does depend on what pizza flavor you ended up going with.
I ended up going with the 3 meats.
The 3 meat. I would get the. Oh wait, let's see. No,
Oh,
I would get the churros pack.
the churros pack? Cool.
Yeah.
Go sweet.
Yeah, exactly. So you got the 3 meats. That's like pretty savory.
Nice.
Some momentum for red here.
Oh, trouble.
We can see that. So if we look at the mini map, you know, the vast majority of blue are coming out of their base right now. So the momentum's in favor of trouble. They've got B, they've got their base, and they're able to get to the opponent's base.
Come on, nice.
Unfortunately, Corey, that's pretty easy to flip. All you have to do is like, oh, nice move from Conde. Is just go to the tunnel and you completely
Red
break
team
that.
score? What?
And that's exactly what happens. Yeah, TBT went through the tunnel and flips the momentum. That's what the tunnel does to Corey. One team has control and they don't. Backdash onto the rail there, looked pretty cool. 2 blue pull up. Sorry, 3 blue pull up. To enemy base.
This is so back and forward though. This is great.
Yeah. Both teams are playing pretty aggressively, which is good, and you can see them trying to adjust to each other. They're definitely picking up pace. They started the Corey pretty slow. I mean, ignoring that TBT blitzed across the whole map, they started pretty slow. Trouble managed to kill the initial momentum and not lose in the first 15 seconds, and then from there they were able to get their feet. And they locked B down. Like, B has been red for a while. It's only now that it's starting to be blue. Rem right here working his way down the base, picks quad off in front of the spawn doors. Goes for a tap on the button. There's 4 red still alive. He drops 2. Whoa! It's just quad. It's just quad.
Oh!
He gets it!
He gets it!
It's just Axion.
Come
Now will
on,
quad sacrifice be enough?
Axe, where are you?
Not able to make it. Oh wow, that was an amazing counter from quad though.
Where did Axe come from though? Like,
Looks like Axe went out the left door and went along the ground.
and didn't bother grabbing the actual dash at the top. Oh
Right.
no.
So wasn't able to make it to the bottom.
That could have been
Like
a
we
game
thought
changer.
Yeah, maybe thought that quad would have survived a little bit longer there, but it was a 1v2 and one was holding the button. Like quad just had to make it work there.
Yeah.
He did.
Still anyone's game, 1-1.
Absolutely.
But TBT definitely has a bit more relief.
Yeah. I'm surprised that TBT didn't have as strong of an opener as they did the first point. Maybe some adjustment from Trouble there. Action gets one. We'll go down to the SMGs and Bulldog. Correction, gets the SMGs, but goes down to Bulldog. Black here does a lap around the base. He's running away. He sees two red streaks. He's like, no! Not able to get the pick. Still a lot of blue alive at that point there. They're able to kick back over B. It's one in the tunnel, two at B.
Red takes B.
We've got a team fight here at B. Axe drops right off the button, spots the other blue streak. It's a point, but there's two blue people at B. Is Axe going to win this one? Three blue people at B.
Jeez.
Blue takes C.
This is their new spawn. They have made a home at
Blue
B.
takes C.
Make here double SMG's hiding in the corner. He's going to be ready to put some very stressful suppression fire out on the base. You know, you come out with only 3 dashes. The last thing you want is a giant stream of 60 bullets to the face.
Oh yeah.
Is he waiting for timing or dash or something? Hits that button, starts the countdown. He's going to hide back here. Opens up fire. There's a teammate there causing some distraction. Only 2 red up. Axe and quad. Able to hit that button, get the counter, Mick goes down. Axel grabs that dash.
Oh.
Spots Bulldog. Oh, 2 charge shots straight into his chest.
Nice, nice.
Axe is pretty consistent with her flicks. We'll grab the B button. Retreat to the dash, spots one just outside. Throws a charge shot. And see if they bite. They don't. Spots one by the button. Spots 2. Steals that dash once more. Looks like Axe is not going to chase. Just going to kind of wait to see if they come for the button. They do. Gets one. Comes up on him again. Another one's on top of the sniper. Goes around. Axe looking to get the pick on Mig. Gets it. Another flick. Axe just like, don't use regular bullets anymore. Okay, just only flick. You land all your flicks. See, just only flick. Charge shots only for you from now on. They're able to probably call out, finish that kill. He's getting chased. He's going to go back to the face of danger and say, actually, I want that kill. Meg able to get the pick there. Didn't take any damage. There's a lot of players at B now. The fight has really moved to B, which is the correct adjustment from TBT. You know, you can't score without that B button. They were just going through tunnel and not getting B. And now it's for Trouble to respond. Trouble's gonna have to make some tweaks here. Quad does spot the SMGs. Maybe able to get a quick pick. We'll be seen by 2 red players. Axion. Healer goes down to Wakanda. Wakanda enters the enemy base. Quad spots him. Gets that corner. He gets quad. Steals the opponent dash. That looks like Firehorse gets on her. There's only 2 people alive. Healer able to get that counter. Wakanda growing his garden. 2 right up. They're able to get a counter in their base.
TBT definitely putting the pressure on.
Absolutely, yeah.
Jeez.
Once they started getting B.
Yeah. Oh, this.
Oh, damn Juice is hiding. He's able to get.
No way.
Picks the witch counters. It's just quad. Does it again. Another save. Was that SMGs, right? Nice work there. The pressure is really being applied on Trouble right now. TBT continues case coming. They've finally been wiped, so this is Trouble's chance to gain some territory.
Yeah, 100%. No one is at B at the moment.
Yeah, they're all cycling at this point.
Sure, that works.
Axe looking for that dash.
Oh, what?
Oh, interesting.
Wait, what?
It's like tunnel 1.
Blue takes B.
You can see a lot of blue dead players there for a moment. Looks like Trouble won all their fights, but ultimately lost B. Bueller,
No way.
back.
No way Bueller could have lost that one.
Alright, Bulldog, I'm also sentencing you to flicks only because you have those.
Oh,
Another one.
Blue team scores in
no.
Oh.
counter.
Oh, nice save, nice save.
Blue team scores.
Just
Two up,
Buell and
another
quad.
quad. Neither of them are close to a button.
Yeah.
Just in time. Quad goes down the enemy base. He was holding them back.
Oh.
Bueller knows he's being followed. That was a very clever move right there.
Do it.
Gets two, starts the point then. You
No!
need to get that button. Oh no.
He was
Connor's
he
able
was
to
like
clean him up.
hovering over it. Oh.
Chances are he looked away and missed. He's trying to
Yeah.
press it.
Wow.
Double kill from Connor out of the button. It's just Fire Horse.
I want Fire Horse. Come on.
He can make it. There it is.
Yes.
Fire Horse clutches up for this team.
And the whole team's up almost again.
Yep, and they've got a couple blue players to take out. One goes down, one more left. They're able to get that nice cleanup from them. Trouble must be really feeling the pressure. We've got 9 minutes left on the clock. They've been playing for 15 minutes now.
Yeah.
Only 1 point. And it's not in their favor because they didn't win the first match. They're really looking to tie this up. TBT can't sit tight either. One mistake from them and the game is even.
Oh, here we go.
Only Bulldog up.
No.
He's able to counter at B. Fire Horse here with the SMGs now on him.
Fire Horse,
Only
that's
two
your
blue players up.
player. Go get it.
Hold
it, hold it, guys, hold it.
It's really difficult.
Hold it.
No one's holding the button though.
Hold it. No, guys, come on.
The
Hold it.
SMGs are applying some serious pressure.
Yes.
There it is. There's the response point that Trouble was looking for. 1-1, 8 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. They're able to get a large number of players into the opponent base and score themselves a point. It's anyone's game once again.
You saw the issue though, right there was none of Trouble were actually holding it. They all just stood around it.
Absolutely,
And-
they had more than enough players to literally just put 3 people in that button. That would have been a
And
point.
just, yeah, 100%.
They
and-
sent 3 to the.
Oh my god.
That's an adjustment, and that explains why we didn't see the initial score like we did the last time. However, it looked like the B crew was not able to do their job because of the lack of firepower. Max grabs up front dash, spots one on top rail. Lays 2 fires, 2 shots into them. They go down, spots 1 Bulldog heading out of B. Sees some bullets coming out of B, goes for Bulldog.
Come on, come on.
So 1v2
Ram.
gets Rembrandt. Bulldog's
Oh,
still there, he
Bulldog
goes
got-
down. Nice work.
Someone saved whoever that
Axe,
was.
yeah.
Axe, yeah. Nice. Oh, Pixel.
Wakanda, nice shot.
Blue takes B.
Wakanda's been playing really, really well.
Oh, 100%. You see,
Looking around the
Wakanda,
kills.
Wakanda definitely reminds me of Nuggets playstyle the most.
Definitely.
Which,
Both players that move fast and drop charge shots, they don't really stop moving.
yeah, which is why I'm kind of disappointed that Nuggets not in this actual game. Because it would be
They would
Wakanda
be a
versus
good
Nugget.
team. Yeah.
But
Oh,
in
wait, I'm sorry,
saying
Nuggets
that,
on the Trouble side.
yeah, but in saying that, Nugget may be the big difference that Trouble would need to actually like take the win.
I feel like Nugget would apply some serious pressure here, but
Yeah, 100%.
there's an opportunity here for a point. Quad to get 1. Nice cycling there. He's trying to lay bullets. Oh, I can feel his frustration.
No
'cause I
way.
know on his screen those are all connecting.
It's holding their base down. That's so good. Those first bullets kind of were definitely off.
Yeah, he's not able to
Yeah,
get
to
the
adjust.
damage he wanted in there. Wakanda getting some health. He's gonna move out now. Both teams are in flex. No one's at B. Red gets there first. Correction. Blue gets there first. Red went through tunnel. They sent 3 through tunnel again.
Guess
That's
it's
the
a
dangerous
strat.
position that they're in. They need to make it to a button. They are able to get to that button. They're able to get both buttons except for B.
No.
It's just
Quad.
quad and pixel.
Pixel? No.
That's it. 6 seconds on the clock. Quad's not able to make it back to that button, so TBT's able to score a second point. Not a lot of time for Trouble to respond, and they really do need to respond here in these next 6 minutes if they don't want this to be the end of the game.
Which is fully like they're fully able to do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We saw the response to the last point come pretty quickly too.
Yeah. Oh, this could be it. No way.
They got a good clear at Pondle, but
Hi,
there's
hi.
nothing to be. Hey, is that Batman?
Batman.
Healer as well. Enemy
I'm just getting off work.
Yeah, we've got
Oh,
TBT versus Trouble right now. Trouble is down
Yeah.
1 point.
How was first map?
First map,
You'll have to watch it back. No.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
TBT
Ooh, nice shot.
took out the first map. Just pre-checkpointed. Just. It was like so close.
Fulier was doing a pretty good job locking them inside their spawn. He had a good angle there on the dash pickup. You're able to duel with him. It's 4 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock here. The trouble side probably stressing a little bit. Even if they do score a point, that means they also have to win the overtime. That's a very stressful time. Damage you here grabbing the double SMGs. We saw that for both teams, these have been pretty effective at downing a lot of players in the opponent base. MG working his way through the back, drops Firehorse. 3 red up right now. But we can see there's someone in the blue base. Farming kills. Damage you opts to hide in the corner here. Recharging resources. Axe on spots. Takes him out. Trouble holding to nothing but their base. One steps in. Axe misses the button.
No.
Please. Thank you. They really need to start moving now. They really get the B button.
Whatever you're saying, Shingeki, nothing's really coming through, clearly.
Sorry.
Oh!
There it is. Quite able to get that counter at the opponent base. We've now got 2 blue. There's enough red with firepower to take it all down. Wakanda goes down to headshot from Axion.
Come on, Axe.
Axe waiting for that dash there. It's going to rotate probably to B. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We'll get to that button. Previously, Axe was doing a really good job at holding this button for team. I wonder if TBT is adjusted.
Wow!
No. Double kill for
Okay,
Axe.
go for their base now. Go, guys! There's like 2 of them in there. Yes, Axe, go help. One
just outside. Spots from the real lively. That kill goes down to Wakanda. He's gonna go to help his teammates out of B. Toss Pixel. Only 2 red up right now. But they're occupying 2 buttons. And there are no blue players in their base to respond to that, so that's just gonna be that. So we're in a kind of a dangerous state of flux right now. We've got 4 blue players pressed up towards red spawn. That's a kill. If they're able to kill the 1 player, 2 players now locking their own spawn down. So both teams in each other's spawns.
Wow, Pixel
Whichever
is
team is able to
very
clear the other
shaky.
team out. Yeah. Whichever team is able to clear out the other team first.
Oh.
It's in prime position for a score. We saw the trouble players try to bait a point there by starting the point and then holding it their own button, forcing the TBT players out.
Wait,
Firehorse here still.
Firehorse, you haven't noticed the button. Click the button! Dude!
Good on damage. You.
He was chilling in the base and the button was still theirs.
He might have been hiding since he's the only one left. Healer there looking for a point. He'll go down, but does buy some time for his teammates to counter at their button. They need another counter. That's it.
Oh,
That's
nice.
it. Their base. There's still 2 more blue in Trouble's base. Rembrandt there with the shocks. He exposes his location. He'll go down to Firehorse. And that's their base dealt with, and I'll start rolling out. You've got some blue players over at B. Quad's trying to get control of this area. Staying mobile.
Oh, there.
Down tunnel, you can see fire traps up. Double SMGs. Pixel Witch also at B. Quad goes down. Pixel Witch spots the killer.
The last minute.
Oh, nice.
But Axe
Last
steals your kill.
minute. There is
Yeah, 60 seconds.
1 at their base.
It's still honestly not safe for TBT to play for time.
Trouble take the point at the 10 seconds before the end.
Absolutely. They will need to win that overtime, but it's not impossible.
Just hold
There's
the
3 up
button
right
down.
now.
No.
He's right.
No. No.
A
Guys,
few
go,
too many
go,
players
go.
up.
Just keep...
And by a few too many, I mean the entire team.
Yeah. They needed a
Let's
lot more
change
pressure than
for
that.
trouble.
Blue takes A.
They're here to apply the pressure. The question is, can they control all 3 buttons at the same time and keep it under control for long enough?
Okay.
They're reaching the point where they have to start a countdown or else it's still too late. Axe needs to press it right now.
Axe.
Blue takes B.
And unfortunately, that's going to be it.
B.
Axe, what were you doing?
I think that gamble was worth taking. Even if you couldn't catch that point, it was your only chance there to potentially
Yeah,
win. So
and-
you just had to take that chance.
I don't. Unless Axe just didn't realize the time that was left.
Possibly didn't look at the
But-
clock.
Ah, damn.
So yeah, TBT takes both. They'll take the Quarry 2-1 as we suspected. It did go the full 25 minutes. They're top of the scoreboard
Yeah.
on the treble size. Action on C7 kills, 42 deaths, 19,000 points there. And over on the TBT side, Rembrandt 76 kills, 44,000. That's top kills across the whole map. 17,000 points. So Axe top score and Rembrandt top kills for the game. Honestly, it was a pretty even showing from both teams. They played very strong.
Just muted Shingeki with the background noise stuff. Yeah, both teams played extremely well, and even though it did go to TBT, Trouble, it was a close game, like we actually expected though.
It did go the full 25 minutes. Neither team was able to actually pull 3 points over the other.
But,
For a portion there, it looked like Trouble could have pulled it. They started strong. TBT was able to adjust their strategy to accommodate for what Trouble was doing, and Trouble wasn't quite able to counter TBT's adjustments. After scoring a point, so TBT was able to get another one and hold that for the remaining 8 minutes. But it was a really strong performance from both teams. I saw a couple highlight plays there. Actually, I'm encouraging you to not use regular fire anymore. You land all those tri-shots. Just stick with those.
Yeah, honestly, excited for the next few matches. These teams are honestly pretty even, and it definitely just actually depends on availability. So hopefully we see some more close matches in the coming weeks, and yeah, essentially
Absolutely.
that will have to do it for now. Thanks QuestX, or otherwise known as Wombat, for joining us in the booth.
My pleasure.
And Shingeki for jumping in at the very last minute.
And with that, we'd like to thank you all for watching, and hope to see you in the next one.
Yeah, stay tuned. Laters, guys.